Hey everyone, Jacy Garrity-Honor from Greensburg, Pennsylvania here, and I just want to talk to you about inviting. Inviting to me when I first started was the scariest thing to do. I didn't want to invite anyone. I didn't want to message someone and be like, hey, join my group in Beachbody, because my biggest fear was that people were going to come back and be like, what, you think I'm fat? And give me attitude. Or another thing I was scared of was people telling me no. But you have to invite. Inviting is one of the vital behaviors through Beachbody. And if you don't invite, you aren't going to hit Success Club. You aren't going to get out there and help people, and you're not going to build your business. So with inviting, it's almost like what I did for myself was I made myself not allow myself to have my shake. I refused to make my shake until I got those 5 invites in. And at first it was scary, and at first I hated it. But it got easier and easier. And now I don't even think twice about it. This month, because it's Team Cup, I've been inviting 10 people a day. That to me is nothing anymore. I can whip those invites out just like that. And yes, I continue to still hold my shake for me, but it's more just getting my business done. Just making sure I get at least half my to-do list done with my invites. So when it comes to inviting, like I said, it is the 3 vital behaviors. It's one of the 3 vital behaviors. Invite, invite, invite. 3 invites. Why is it repeated 3 times? It's repeated 3 times because you can't just invite to a challenge group, because, that's just what you're doing, but you want to build your team. Your income is eventually going to be based off of your team inviting and building their team. So your first invite is inviting to the business. Your second one is to invite to a challenge group. And your third one is just throwing it out there onto social media and creating posts and creating pics, inviting people to your next challenge group, inviting people to your sneak peek, inviting people to your coach camp that you're starting. You always want to be inviting people. And so my first one that I do every morning is I invite to my challenge group. When you invite, the message needs to be short and sweet. And literally what I say is, hey Jim, how are you doing today? I have a fitness/motivational group starting on March 2nd. Would you like to hear more about it? Short and sweet. Sometimes I'll go in, if they've gotten married, I'll say, oh my God, your wedding pictures are beautiful. I'm starting a fitness/motivational group. I say fitness/motivational group because it's more intriguing. When I say challenge group, it kind of gets people scared. Like, you want me to start my fitness journey in a challenge? So I don't say challenge group. I keep it fitness and motivational, and I keep it short. You don't want to word vomit. You don't want to send a message that is so long, people are going to be like, I'm not reading that. I did it. When I first started, my messages were like this long, and I was telling them everything. Now I keep it short and sweet, and I always end with a question. Would you like to hear more about it? If they do, they're going to message you back. If they don't, it doesn't mean no forever. It just means they're not ready right now. And honestly, I tell my clients, I don't want you joining until you are ready. I'm not going to have you spend $140 and then bash that program because you didn't follow it, because you weren't ready. So I let people know, don't worry about it. If you aren't ready, that's okay. I write them down and I follow up with them in a month, 3 months, whatever they ask me to do, even though it's the people that ignore me. For the business, I don't think twice. I don't care if you are a fitness guru. I don't care if you're a stay-at-home mom. I don't care if you've never worked out a day in your life. I'm throwing it out there because you never know. Someone might be struggling. Someone might be saying, I want to stay at home with my kids. How can I do this? And you throw that Beachbody invite. You throw that, why don't you think about coaching? You make extra money. You don't have to love health and fitness. You don't have to be an expert. I have my master's in teaching in special ed. I don't have anything fitness-wise, but I love it, and I have that passion, and I want to help others. So with inviting, you need to invite to the challenge groups through Facebook. You need to invite personally, because guess what? You're going to have a Facebook invite out there for join my next challenge group March 2nd. No one's going to like it, and no one's going to like it because they don't want their friends to see that they liked it. They don't want their friends to know that they're interested. So you have to reach out to everyone. You have to reach out and invite that person. And don't look at that person and be like, oh, they're skinny. They don't need Beachbody. Everybody needs Beachbody in their life. So make sure you invite. If you have to hold your shake from you, if you have to hold your workout from yourself, whatever you need to do, but get those invites out. Make sure you're doing 3 to 5 a day, inviting people to the business. 3 to 5, inviting people to your next challenge group. And make them short and simple. And I'm checking my list to make sure. And that is it that I have for inviting. So make sure you get out there and you do those invites and don't be scared.